Go ahead, we'll begin. Namaste. Welcome to Mindful Yoga Together. So today our theme is a reflection. So reflection I was thinking of is, well, recently, maybe 2 weeks ago, we were in Tahoe. Our family went to Tahoe. So actually it was beautiful to see the reflection on the water. So that snow-capped mountain was on the surface of the water. So today I am talking about the reflection on that water, or reflection you see on the mirror. Or maybe you can, well, anyway, so that kind of a reflection. So one of the Buddhist teaching, it says that the mirror-like wisdom, mirror-like wisdom by means of when our mind is very calm. So there's no water waves, by means of when it's very calm and no wind, there's no ripple happens on the water. So when you don't have a ripple on the water, it's become like a mirror that you see the reflection just as clear as the real one. So our practice, well, Buddhist practice or meditation, we practice on mirror-like wisdom, or we focus to quiet our mind. And sometimes we have our own perspective or judgment that our mind become quite chaotic, or a little bit, things happens. Then when that mind is not quiet, we cannot see the world as it is, as real as it is. So this practice is to clear our mind, calm our mind, and any prejudices and judgment and kind of a one-sided perspective that disturb us to see things as it is. So today we come to the seat and we settle. So we start from meditation. So be comfortable. If you are cold, you can put something on. And so I am sitting on a block. You can sit on a cushion or chair. So just relax our mind. Relax our body. So when we relax our body, that's always begin. Mind and the body connects. So first, let's relax the shoulder and noticing if you are holding any tension. Now relax our arms, resting onto your body, can be on your leg, can be on your knees, wherever it land or comfortably you can rest. Maybe index finger, thumb tips together, palm facing up. And then we notice the breath coming in through the nose. And then going out through the nose. Now let's go on for a few more rounds of the breath. The more we breathe in the oxygen, our mind, our brain activate. So that helps us to activate our brain and clearing. If our sometimes mind is fogged or not kind of a dull or not very active, we cannot think well. Then as you exhale, we let go whatever the emotion we have right now. And just be at the present moment. sometimes we cling, attached to the emotions, our emotions that associated with the past or maybe future, maybe anxiety that happens, to fear and the regret about the past and the fear about the future. So we are bringing our mind into this present moment and what unfold at this moment. So let go the attachment of the past and the future. Just noticing, just simply noticing what's happening right now. And your body feels this way. And your breath feels right now this way. Just observing. Then we are gradually quieting our, maybe imagine of the lake. You can, if you have been to Tahoe, you can just imagine of the Tahoe lake. Or any lake that you can imagine. So there's no wind or gradually wind is coming down. Then slowly that the ripple or waves of the water surface really comes down. And we are able to see the sky and cloud, maybe mountain, very clearly. Sometimes we create our own story that may be different from actual reality. And sometimes that the story that you create makes you fear or makes you anxious. So we are coming down at the story, or we let go, not to cling to that story. Just we see what we see at the moment. Whatever we feel, just feel at the moment. So sometimes our mind can control us, control our emotions. But as we slowly breathing, or as we gradually slowing down the breath, we can see the clear surface of water. Just notice what is here at the moment, without a judgment. If you hear the sound, just hear the sound as it is. There's no negative emotion or positive emotion associated with that sound. Just the sound as it is. So this is a practice of mirror-like wisdom. We perceive, we receive what present at the moment. The real as possible. Sometimes we call it like a grasses. You know, glasses that you wear, if you have a red color in that glasses, you see the word red. Maybe that's not true, In fact, but if you're wearing the lead glasses, you see lead. But if you remove that lead glasses, you see the clear color as it is. So something like that. Sometimes our judgment cloud our eyes, cloud our mind. All right. And next inhalation, we slowly reaching our hands out and up. Then exhale to bring our palms together to the heart. And let's do a few more rounds like this. We keep closing our eyes and feel your hands. So you might imagine how your hands moving, or you can feel the hands is more to your side or more up. And look for your palm, right and left palms, and gathering together. So it's more somatic movement, or you trust your own feeling. And then let's do one more time. Hands reach out and up. And exhale to bring our palms together to the heart. And you might bow your head to set your intention and dedication for today's practice. And slowly open our eyes, and let's gradually coming onto the floor and lie down to the mat. Please, and you might have the belt close by. So we lie down to the mat and we reach our hands over the head and straighten our leg and straighten our arms over the head. Take a big inhale, stretching. Open your mouth, exhale. One more time, take a big inhale, stretching, really lengthening our spine and really lengthening our leg. And then exhale, let it go. All right. Now palms together and catch your finger, catch your thumb each other, and hands reaching upward. And your legs come together, dip our legs together. And we walk our feet, or moving your feet to your right and your hands going to the right side and making a shape of like a banana or a crescent moon. And lengthening our left side of the body. If you can, straighten your arm. Don't bend your elbows and don't bend your knees. One more breath. And then exhale, release. The other side, walk your hands to your left and the feet to your left side and zip your legs together and lengthening the right side. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly let it go. And let's come back to the center. And pick up your right knee up. And hugging our right knee. Then you might stretch your right leg upward. So first, let's do without a belt and try to see if you can point your toes to the sky. Then bend your knees and push your heels kind of upward and toes towards you. And then inhale, point your toes, straighten your leg. And then exhale, bend your belly to your thigh. And let's do a few more times. So our head is nicely, shoulder is nicely resting to the ground. So one more inhale. And then exhale. All right. So now you might use the belt and you can catch the light big toes, or if you are not comfortable, straighten your leg, you can use the belt. Then inhale, point your toes and your fingers are really stretching, maybe lifting your right shoulder. Then on our exhalation, let's open your right leg to the side. So welcome to use the belt if you like, or you can just keep in the catching your toes and maybe point your toes really out. And find the openness to your inner leg. Then if your left hips are floating upward, we will really anchor, pushing your left hip to the ground. So no lifting the left leg. Then try to stretch your left leg and push your left heel away and grounding, rooting your left side of the body. And then keep opening the right side of the leg. Inhale. And then exhale, bend your right knee. And we move our right knee to your left side. So now switch your hand, the left hand maybe touching your right knee and gradually twist it. If you had a belt, you can let go the belt. Then spread your right arm wide to the right side, and we're gonna move our right hand. So very big circle, and hopefully you can slide back of the hands onto the floor, over the head, and your right hand float and make a big circle towards the left, then come back to the floor again and make a big, the opposite direction. All right, then slowly back to center. Switch the leg. So stretch your right, bend your left knee, and catch our left knee and just invite our left knee to come really close. And really close, that helps to kind of tilt your pelvis and lower back coming towards the ground. So we are resting our lower back down. Then when you are ready, straighten your left leg to the sky, and we will catch our left leg behind the left thigh and point toes. Then on our exhalation, bend your knee and chest towards your thigh. And then inhale, point your toes a few more times. And then exhale, bend your knees. And then last one, point your toes and stretch your leg upward. And then exhale to bend your left knee. You might use the belt, catching your left big toe and point your left toe to the sky, and you can lift your left shoulder off the ground if that happens. All right, and then on the exhalation, keep your belt on your left hand and open your left leg to the side. So now we are stretching inside of the leg. Then notice your right hip grounded, no floating, not rolling to your left side. So your left leg may not go too far. And feel the openness. So both legs is very engaged. Right heel is pushed back. So our right thigh, back of the thigh can come to the ground. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, bend your left knee. You can let go the belt and move your left knee to your right side and let's twist. And spread your left arm to the side, and we are making a big circle. Big circle. And change the direction of the circle. All right, then slowly, let's come back to center. And hugging both knees to the chest and gently roll side to side and relax the back. And when you are ready, we roll onto one side. Sorry, let's do back and forth. So let's roll back and forth, swing our legs and roll up, down to massage our back. And 3, 2, 1, close our leg, hands down. We come to downward facing dog. Place your palms down, head down, relax. And maybe bending your knees, right side and left side. You can relax your head, shaking your head side to side and forward and back. And together, big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. So when I do this, it's same way
It's a creating our mind. So whatever we have, when we open our mouth and we let go those chatter in our mind and clear. And our mirror become very clear. Take a big inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. All right, next inhalation, we look to the front and right foot come outside of the right hand and left foot outside of the left hand. And we're gonna lower our hips to Malasana and sitting down. So also mirror, you know, the mirror that you see in a bathroom or the mirror like this. So if you have, you know, dirt on the mirror or, you know, the steam that's kind of a fog in the mirror, you got to, you know, wipe to polish to be able to see, right? So that's kind of another example thinking of reflection is we keep polishing our mirror, our mind to see the world as clear as possible, as real as possible. You know, really, we mix our mind or our kind of a thinking mind creates our own story, right? So judgmental story. You know, sometimes we become like a victim of, you know, somebody hurting me or, you know, such a thing. Maybe that person is thinking about me this way or that, and it cannot be. You know, sometimes it's not true, but sometimes we believe and we get scared of acting or scared of taking action. Anyway, so we are polishing our mirror. All right, drop our head and pick up our hips. And we're gonna catch our elbows and gently swing side to side. Relax, soften. You can bend your knees right and left. All right. Then soften your knees. Let's round our back and come up to standing. And let's bring our hands reaching over the head and we catch our elbows. Inhale, lifting our elbows upward and heels off the ground and lifting up. Then one more up. Then on our exhalation, let go and let it swing and you can feel the length of the arms and the fingers and maybe fingertips to your shoulder or your back. One more time, inhaling, hands reach to the sky. Exhale to catch our elbows. Then inhale, lift our elbows upward and heels off the ground. Heels off the ground and lifting up. And one more up. And exhale, let it go. Drop and swing. Relax the head. The next inhalation, we reach our hands to the sky and palms together to the heart. And we come to the standing in front of the yoga mat, please. I just want to change something here. I want to see if this works. Oh, okay. What works? Okay, let's do this one. Then bring our palms together and feet together. All right. Let's do sun salutation, Surya Namaskara. So today's practice is a little bit more active. Together, inhale, hands reach up to the sky and palms together to the heart. Then exhale, bend forward. Inhale, half and left. Exhale, let's step back to plank pose, or you can bring your knee down to the mat anytime. Inhale, push your heels back, top of the head forward, so we can feel the length of our body. Then on our exhalation, use your toes to move yourself forward. Bend your elbow towards back. Inhale, point your toes to cobra or lift your thighs away from the ground. Then exhale, hips high to downward facing dog or child pose. And relax our head and noticing the breath. So every time when we inhale, we are providing the oxygen to our brain so we can think clearly. Then we exhale. When we exhale, we let go that something unwanted. we don't want to have judgmental our thought, right? We want to be no poison. So it's like I let go of the poison. Sometimes poison is like, unwanted things and fear and jealousy. It's a poison. Our thought become very judgmental. All right, inhale, looking forward. Then exhale, step between our hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, head down, relax. Inhale, rise up, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring our palms together to the heart. Let's do one more time. Hands reach up, inhale. Exhale, bend forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's step back, plank pose. Inhale, lengthening our spine. Exhale to chaturanga, bend your elbow towards back. Inhale, point your toes, upward facing. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. One more breath. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, relax. Hands reach up to the sky. Exhale to bring our palms together to the heart center. All right, so let's do balance pose, tree pose. Let's bring our hands on your hip. So notice the hips can really, well, it's in the middle of our body, right? Hips, the legs down and the upper body is up, and hips are in the middle to help us balance. So we want to stabilize these hips, right? When you lift your one leg, it's kind of a pelvis, kind of a trying to find the balance or center. So the best as you can, maintain this pelvis in neutral or in the center. Even we pick up our right heel off the ground and open your right knee out. Just notice in the hips how it changes. And right heel inside of the left leg, and we slowly lifting the heel upward. So you can stop at the calf. You can also bring it to the inside of the thigh. You decide. Then notice the hips. So make it very steady. So when you if you can make this pelvis steady, you can really balance well. Or you can keep the hands at the hip, or you can bring your hands to the heart, or you can also bring your hands over the head, or you can open your hands wide like a branch of the tree. So there are so many ways to practice. Even one pose. But we find our own way to practice. What's my best way to hold this position? What's the best way to keep our breath moving? Breath in and breath out. Smoothly. One more. And exhale. Slowly, let's come down to the ground and let's shake it up. Let's shake it up. This one. Yeah. This one. I wonder. Oh, I see. Here. Right. Okay, so the other side, grounding our feet, and left goes up, right? Left knee up, open to the side, then slide in the heel inside of the leg, and plant your left foot. And then you can choose to have the hands on the hip to steady, or you can change the hands where you can find yourself challenged or find yourself balanced. Okay, I am shaking. All right. Last one more breath. And on our exhalation, let's slowly coming down to the ground. Excellent. Let's shake it up and let's come to the front of the yoga mat one more time. So again, and feet is together, palms together to the heart, and you can feel your weight, not to front, not to back, not to the right, not to the left. So it's in the center. All right, together, inhale, hands reach up, gaze up. Exhale to bend forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Okay, then exhale, we step back. Plank pose and go through vinyasa, or you can just stay in downward facing dog and rest. You can also plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. And choose the practice that suits you. Remember, our breath helps to clear our mind. Let go the poison in our mind. All right. Then next inhalation, light leg up. Exhale to step forward between our hands. Then we come to warrior two, your left hand back and right hand forward. And we gaze to the front. And let's stay there. Then one more breath, inhale. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Stretch your left side of the body. So left hand goes forward. And let's gaze up to the sky. And maybe only eyes look to your left finger. One more breath. And then inhale, lift our right elbow upward. And bring your right hand behind you. I'm just changing to this direction. So point your right elbow upward and left hand come to catch the right elbow and lift your right elbow up. Then point your right toe to the front. So your toe go away from the right elbow go away from that right toe. And find the length to the right side of the body. One more breath. And then inhale, let's come back to the center. Stretch your arms, stretch your leg. Then ground your left heel down to the mat. Then move your right hand to the front and keep going and going. Then right hand, the right leg, left hand to the sky. You can stay here or you can go lower. Then let's look to the upper hand, right hand. Okay, Cindy, lengthening the neck. So feel the head kind of extension of your spine. Yes, very good. And then one more breath. And then exhale to bend your right knee. We come up, warrior two again. And then on our exhalation, rainbow circle, your hands down. We step back to plank pose, or you can rest in child pose or downward facing dog. Then if you come to plank, you can do vinyasa, or you can just rest in your own pose. Let's together, big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. One more time, big inhaling. Exhale to let it go. Okay, so we do the next other side, left. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale to step forward between our hands. We come to warrior two, ground your back heel. Then right hand back and left hand forward. And spread your arms wide to the side, bending your left knee deeply. So when we are doing
So lots of focus means when we are moving or when we are balancing. So important to focus at the moment, focus on the breath. So nothing else can come into our mind. So that's a good time to really let go. Right? And noticing only what present at the moment. All right, the left elbow, left knee, right hand goes up and over the head. And stretch the left side of the body. Right side, sorry. Right heel, down, right hand, go away. From that right heel. One more breath. And then inhale, rising. Stretch your leg. Stretch your both legs. Point your left toe to the front. Left elbow goes up. And bend your left elbow. And left hand come behind your head. Then bring your right hand catching the left elbow to kind of move your left elbow out, away from the left toe. One more breath. Inhale. And then slowly release. Come to center. Spread your arms wide. So now we are pulling our hips back. So right hip back. Then left hand forward and forward. Then left hand, left leg, right hand to the sky. So notice the spine and the top of the head is aligned. And then maybe sliding your hand, left hand lower, if that's available. And feel the strong leg, last breath. And then bend your left knee. Let's come to warrior two. Then rainbow circle your hands down to the mat. We step back to plank or downward facing dog and go through vinyasa, or you can rest in child pose or downward facing dog. There's so many ways to practice. And pick one and let's practice and be in this moment. Let's together big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. One more time, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. So what we are practicing at the moment, inhaling to send in oxygen into our mind and brain to activate. Then exhale to let go the poison or whatever the unwanted thought and thinking, we are letting go, right? So that's we can practice every day in our regular routines. And when you notice more those moments, that's a good thing. Let's gradually walking forward. And bring our feet down together and down to the ground. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, head down, relax. Inhale, relax. Hands reaching up to the sky. Then exhale, bring our palms together to the heart. Okay. So more we focus, we are able to okay, let's have everybody have a block. So let's have 2 blocks. So we place the block on our palm. So looks like this, right? Okay. So this is opening our shoulder. All right. So holding like this, and hopefully you don't accumulate too much tension to the shoulder, so you can drop the shoulder. Then we pick up our right foot forward and left foot back. And we kind of come to warrior one pose. Then when you bend your right knee should be over the foot, not passing the toes. If passing the toe, that means you have a too short So you need to widen your stance. Okay, so now we are facing forward, same direction as your right toe. Okay, so either you can just keep it like this, or whenever you need, you can bend your right knee like a warrior one. Okay, so let's move our hands. Then inhale, stretch your arms forward. So why we have a block, try not to drop the block, that's the point. And let's open our arms wide. Inhale. Then exhale, bend your elbows towards back, and as if you are gathering the elbow behind you. All right. Then now point your fingers to the front. So block to the front. All right. Now you can lounge your back, or you can bend your right knee more, lean forward. So we are bringing the block in and point your elbows out. Then reach your hands to the back. Inhale. And keep our back nice and long. Then on our exhalation, reverse the movement. Bend your elbow to the side, and block comes through around your belly. Then reaching our hands, inhale, forward and out. Then exhale, bend your elbows towards back, gathering the shoulder blade closer. Then inhale, hands reaching out and forward. Then slowly release. You can bring the block together, let go the block down, and hands come to the ground. We step back. You can be downward facing dog, or you can do vinyasa. So again, more we focus the movement, more we focus how we move our body, that only helps to clear our mind. All right. And next inhalation, we pick up our left leg and we step forward between our hands and catch the block. Then we come to kind of warrior one pose. So again, it's a more freedom to, so using your legs to make your arm movement possible, means make it easier. All right, so our pelvis facing to the front, and your left toe forward, and you are bending your left knee, need to go same direction. Now palm supporting the block, not drop the block. Then inhale, reaching our hands forward. You might bend your left knee. Then move your hands to the side. Then bend your elbow to gather your elbow behind you. So shoulder blade come closer. Then inhale, reaching your hands forward, side and forward. Then bend your elbow point back, and block coming around your waistline and reaching your hands back. You can lean forward here, so it's easy to stretch your arms to the back. Then we reverse the movement. You can lounge your back to get through this block around your waistline. Then hands goes out and side. Then exhale to bend your elbows and gathering your shoulder blade closer. Then inhale, hands reaching out and from. Then plant your block together and releasing the block down, hands down to the mat. We step back. You can be downward facing dog, or you can go through vinyasa. And together, big inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale. Let go. One more time. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Let it inhale. Looking forward. Now we're going to step forward and sit down to the ground. So bring the belt closer. You might need it. And cross your leg. Right foot over the left knee. So your right foot over the left knee. Yeah, let's do this one. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky, stretching.
the arms and feel the sit bone coming to the ground. Then exhale, twist to your right side. So try to, okay, let's go this way. So first, let's reach our left hand towards the light and you can bend forward. Then try to see if the outer arm can come to your right knee. Then we push, then rise up, grounding our sits bone, lengthening our spine. So as much far as you can. So this is to open your shoulder and elbows or upper arms touch to your right knee. Then we twist. So finding a space to the right shoulder blade. And you can also tilt your head certain way to stretch the neck. Okay. And then slowly, let's release. The other side. So we're going to change the leg. Left foot over the right. Then let's inhale, ground our sits bone down. So when you ground our sits bone, our pelvis lifts up. That's help to lengthening our spine. Then on our exhalation, we twist to your left side. Let's drape our torso over to the left side and try to bring your right arm really far. All right. So elbow, right elbow or upper arm come to touch the outer edge, outer left leg or left elbow. Then we twist. Then lengthening our spine and looking. Then twist and open our right shoulder, right side of the shoulder. One more breath. And then exhale, slowly release. Okay, so now stack your left knee over the, sorry, left knee over to the right knee. So as if you are pointing your toes outward. And then inhale, reaching our hands up. Exhale to catch our elbows and lift your both elbows upward and lengthening our spine. Okay, so now keep our right hand, right elbow, then left hand catch, and try to lift your right elbow upward and push your right elbow behind your head. So you can stay here or you can also catch the belt with your right hand and bring your left hand behind you and find the belt and gently pull, or you might find your fingers and connecting. If you don't find the finger, we are keeping that belt. But if you find the fingers connected, then if you kind of connected, gently pull and point your right elbow upward and top of the head reaching up. So you are looking straight forward. Then noticing your torso, are you pushing your belly out? Then tuck your navel in to find the length to the lower back. If you are round in the back, gradually straighten your arm, straighten your spine. One more breath. Then exhale, slowly release. Okay. Bring your hands behind you. So fingertips may be pointing to your hip. Then we lift our legs and feet together. Legs together. Then bend your elbow towards back and lift your chest. Then exhale, cross your right leg over the left. Then we sit down again. So your left knee, so we change the leg, right? So right knee over the left knee. So be comfortable again. If not comfortable, and just find a way. Point your toes out. All right. Inhale, reach our hands, both hands. And we catch our left elbow. Then pick up our left elbow upward and push behind your head. Then use the belt maybe. Left hand holding the belt and right hand look for the fingers or maybe belt. Then point your left elbow upward. And if you're catching the belt, gently pull and gently lengthening our spine. One more breath. Then slowly let's release. Okay, let go the leg and let's shake the legs. Tap or toes out in, out in. Okay. And plant your palms down. Bend your elbow towards back. And we gather our shoulder blade come closer. So really bringing our shoulder blade closer. Bend your elbows. And maybe lift your chest, looking upward, point your toes. So you can stay here, or you can lift your hips up, zip your legs together, and toes come to the ground. And the reverse plank pose. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, let's release. Hips down to the mat. And we are coming to inversion poses. So hug your knees. And if you are comfortable, roll back and forth. Otherwise, just roll back and lift your legs up. And you might slide a block under your hips and legs goes up to bharatanatyam. Or you might come to shoulder stand. So this block bharatanatyam, or you might support your hips with the hand, then lift your legs up. So once you get into the pose, don't look to the screen. Just look straight up to your feet. If you want to see what we are doing, you can come out from this pose and take a look. Then open your legs wide and close just one more time. Open your legs wide and close. Then when you are ready, you can stay there or you can bring your toes over the head in the halasana. Your hand may be opposite direction, so hands behind you. Then let's bend our knees, knee to the chest, and slowly lower your hips down. Happy baby, open your legs wide. So if you have a block, let go the block. And catching our feet and gently roll side to side. And relax. If you like, you can open your legs wide, straighten your leg maybe. And let's do figure 4. Bend your knees, left heel come to the right knee. Then right knee towards you. You can bring your left hand between the legs and catch in the back of the right thigh. And just observe here. Relax your shoulder, resting down. You can roll your head side to side too. And notice how you feel to the lower back, hips. Then gradually moving this cross the leg, same figure 4 to your right side, and we twist. Then spread your left arm wide to the side and look to the left hand. You can also hug your left knee with your right hand. So it's more intense stretch. But when we are intensely or really dedicating to our practice, our focus is really at the present moment. So that's a really great practice. Great practice to be clear our mind. So no distraction from the poison in the mind. So more gradually less distraction in mind. That's quite a good for life. All right, and then slowly come back to center. Switch to the other side. So your right foot, left knee, and open your right knee out, and left knee is towards you. And figure four, and we stretch the lower back, hips. You can also noticing how your shoulder is doing. Is that the shoulder nicely resting to the ground? Do you find the space to your neck and jaw? Soften your throat. Then gradually moving this cross leg to your right side and twist. And spread your arms wide and hugging our right knee towards you. Twist. Now when you are ready, let's lie down to the mat. Shavasana. Last pose for this practice. Close your eyes. Soften our body. Let go the tension. So we are really focusing on the resting. So don't think too much. Just noticing how your body feels. And just let it go. Feel the open spaciousness of our body. And I feel the body nicely resting on the ground. Maybe feeling the gravity, and how gradually our body is falling down to the ground of this space. Gently bringing our awareness to your fingers and toes. Inviting a small movements. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. And noticing our body is here. And appreciating our body that moves like this today. Just as it is. No crowding. No ripples of the water surface. Just notice what is real. And reaching our hands over the head. Let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Let's take a big inhale, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, let it go. Bring our knee to the chest and give a nice hug to ourselves. Thanks to our body, mind, and heart, what we have today. And lower on to one side. And gently come up to a comfortable seat. Together, inhaling, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale to bring our palms together to the heart center, Anjali Mantra. Gesture of gratitude. Gratitude to this moment, space, community to practice yoga together. And let us hold gratitude with us and continue our life. Thank you very much for letting me guide through your practice. Namaste. Thank you for joining this morning, and I hope you have a wonderful day.